Hey, this is Chris, and this is stuff Chris is doing. It is 7 o'clock in the morning on Wednesday, and just got the call from the post office. The chicks have arrived, so we're going to go pick them up. Alright, for those of you who haven't done this before, you'll go to the post office and you pick up your chicks. Today I'm picking up 50 Cornish crosses. These are going to be our meat birds, and let me show you what they come in. Alright, here they are. Baby chicks, please rush. I'll show you more when I get home. Almost home, and these chicks are making a lot of noise. Alright, here are the chicks. Alright, let's open her up. As you can see, there they are. 25 per side. I'm going to take a second here and unload them, put them into the brooder we got set up right here. They'll be moving quick to the next brooder, but for a couple days I'll keep them inside so I can keep a better eye on them. Alright, the first 25 are in the brooder. We got one that's not looking so great right there. But everybody else is looking good. They're going for water and food right away. So now that's the first box. There's the second 25 back there. I think I'll be splitting these into 2 boxes just because there's so many of them here. And keep them healthier, make sure they have enough water, access to water and food. Show you guys this. It's unfortunate, but it does happen. We got one guy that didn't make it. He didn't make the journey. It's unfortunate. Here they are. I'll give you another little update when I get the second brooder going. Alright, we're here at the indoor brooder setup. Got 50 chicks here, probably 1 or 2 more. Only had one casualty. We have one weak one. She may or may not make it. But let me show you the final video of these guys. There they are. All these chicks here are going to go in the freezer. It takes about 8 weeks, and then we'll harvest them. They'll go in the freezer, and hopefully that'll be several hundred pounds of meat for me and the crew for, you know, the foreseeable future. Hey everybody, today we are going to move some of the plants from the indoor start room into the greenhouse. We're going to sow some veggies directly into the garden, seeds, and yeah, show you what's going on. As you can see, we've already moved a few. They're just still popping up, but these are some of the trays that we're going to be leaving in here. This guy over here we're going to bring outside. Alright. Here's these guys. They're just pretty small, but I think they'll be fine in the greenhouse here. Here we got peas popping up, a bunch of different varieties. In these rows here, we've been having some troubles with the chickens getting out and getting to the garlic and the onions. So we hooped them with the tomato cages made out of fencing and put some sheets over them. We take the sheets on and off to water and let them get some sun, but little simple solution for chicken issues. In this bed here, I planted a bunch of squash and watermelons and such. Hopefully they come up. Now we're heading in the greenhouse. We already got a lot of the plants in here. Some are pretty leggy. Here's the other ones I just brought in. Yeah, hoping the sun and the hotter weather will get them going. Here we are out in the garden. Just gonna give you guys a little garden tour. Show you what I got going on. Yeah, things have been pretty good. It's been pretty productive so far. Just getting started in the season. Right here in this mound, I planted potatoes today. This is my second round of potatoes that's gone in. The other one's up in the front of the garden. I'll show you around. These cages come in handy for a lot of different things. Today I planted beans along the whole fence line with these cages, and I'm hoping they'll climb up and trellis real nice on them. As you can see, this year I went with the cardboard walkway method, hoping that the weeds stay out. This area back here is not planted yet. It's going to be corn. And this area up front is the other row of potatoes. And if we keep going, there's the strawberries. And then we got the chickens. They really managed to trash an area pretty good. This here's a cherry tree. There's a plum tree back in the chicken area. And these two are Italian plum trees that are transplanted from starts from where I work. They drop all their fruit, and these started from seed underneath the tree. So shoveled those out, and they've been here 3 years. Say hi to Hungry Man, doing his thing. This was an attempt at starting a cherry from seed. This is the apple tree. Next to it's the cherry tree. And then here's some young trees that I planted within the last 2 years. We got a pear and 2 apples, I believe. And if you look here, they're all budding out. Say hi to the dogs. This is Hungry Man and Brown Brown. And here's a little bit of what's left over from yesterday. We started chopping firewood. We got a pretty good pile up front. Chainsaw ran out of gas and decided to call it a day. There's the little creek down there, a little bridge that was built a couple years ago, and the path that goes through the backyard. Thinking about keeping bees over there. And if I pan a little to the right there is one of my bee traps. We'll see if it works. In this bed here, I like to grow dry herbs. We have some thyme here. We had some rosemary in here, and it is not planted yet, but that's coming soon.